Hi, everyone. Welcome to the very first episode of the Little Things podcast, and I'm your host, Bella. So, this is my very first podcast. I've tried to do something like this in the past, but now it's just kind of coming to life, I guess, now at this period in my time. Okay. So, you might be wondering, Bella, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck are you doing? And to answer that WTF question, um, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing, whatsoever. I am a 19-year-old girl who is in college, and I am filming this very bougie podcast in my room in the basement of my parents' house. So, this is as classy as it gets here, folks. But the reason why I'm kind of doing this podcast in the first place, down the road, I'm hoping to get, my friends and close people on this podcast as well, because that's what it's all about. That's what podcasts are about, hearing other people's experiences and seeing how they grow, through their life challenges and all that stuff. And I think that's what's really important about podcasts, and something that helps a lot of people grow is just listening. That's all it is. You just listen to other people's lives and how different circumstances have put them on the path that they're on. And with the Little Things podcast, I can kind of, spin the title in different ways. It's pretty much just a general idea. I'm just going to be talking about the little things of my life. I want to, like I said before, I want some of my close friends to come on and kind of share their little things in their life that mean a lot to them. So I think that it's going to be a really fun experience. I'm excited. And my goal here, even if it's just my mom listening and she gets a kick out of it and all that stuff, that's fine with me. I will be satisfied. Because I know that as a person, I want to make a difference in this world. I want to make an impact during my lifetime, and I feel like this is the best way to make a small impact on some of your guys' lives. And I don't know who's going to be listening to this, but if you are listening, welcome. This is going to be a shit show. I'm really excited to see where this takes me. And like I said before, even if I just, one of my stories changes the way you view something or helps you get over something, I will be satisfied, because that is just what my goal is being here. Now, like I mentioned before, I have been talking about starting a podcast for a while now. Um, it's something that I always thought that I would be good at. I talk a lot. I just talk. I just yap a lot. I just go and talk and talk. I can talk for hours. And so a lot of this shit won't make any sense, but that's okay. I'm gonna splurge all my stories together, and you guys will just learn about my entire life. But yeah, somebody that I used to be very close with used to always say, "Oh, don't talk about it, be about it." And I always wanted to kind of film something, be in the eyes of other people and help others. And so instead of just talking about me starting a podcast, I'm being about it and I'm acting on it. And here we are. Here we are in my little room, sitting on my bed and just talking to a camera, because it's I'm going to help somebody out there. I know I am. So that's kind of what my thought process is for this podcast. Let me kind of give you a little spiel on my life right now. Like I mentioned before, I'm 19. I go to college. I am in the process of getting my advertising degree. And I know for a fact that I will be, talking about college in the future, talking about school, and that is just for a whole nother talk about everything. I mean, there is so many things that I could go on and on about college. But I am in college. I go to Kent State University, and I am a sophomore, so I have about 2 years left. And I really don't know what I'm going to do with my degree. I think that a lot of people put so much pressure on, like, what are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your life? And I'm just like, I'm just taking it day by day, okay? Like, I'm taking it one step at a time, okay? I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow, okay? I know what I'm doing in this moment right now, okay? That's my thought process. But anyways, so I'm currently in Kent. I graduated high school in 2023, obviously, because I'm a sophomore now. I don't know if it's just me. I know it's not just me, but with the whole college thing and me not knowing what I'm doing and kind of just going with the flow with what everybody else is doing, I'm just kind of at this point where I'm like lost a little bit. And I know I'm not the only one, but okay. So what I'm trying to say here is I'm really trying to appreciate the little things in my life, and it really makes a difference on how I view my life and how my kind of outlook on life is, and that mindset. And holy shit, that mindset that you have personally changes everything, I feel like. And if you don't have a positive mindset, you will just spiral. And I know that from experience. But anyways, we're getting off track here. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about my life. I am the oldest out of my family. I am the oldest granddaughter, so that kind of puts a lot of weight on my shoulders. So that is something else that I kind of get anxious about and all that kind of good stuff. But with that comes, well, I don't know what word I'm looking for. I'm just proud. I'm proud of myself. It comes with a lot of, or here, this is the word. It comes with a lot of pride, being in the shoes that I'm in. I have three younger siblings, so I have my sister Olivia, which I'm going to be talking about a lot. She is my closest friend, um, and she is 17, and she has special needs. So I will probably go into more detail with all that kind of stuff later on. But yeah, she is the light of my life. I love her more than I love myself. She's like my daughter, so I'm very close with her. And then there's Michael. So Michael is 16. He is a troublemaker, but I still love him. I'm actually getting pretty close with him now too as we get older, so that's always really exciting. And then there's Miles. He's the youngest. He is 13. And I'm gonna be honest, we're not really close, but I think it's the youngest and oldest thing. Um, but we still love each other. I mean, he's literally right above my room. So, I just think right now, in the times of our lives that we're in right now, we're not as close, but my family shares a really close bond. I mean, I'm really close with my dad. I'm really close with my mom. They've they just hit their like 20-year anniversary, so of being married. So my family is something that I really am proud of, and is something that I really kind of want to continue in my life and carry that love into my life. I think I look at my parents and I look at how their relationship is, and it's something that I strive to have. Like, I want that love. I want that true love. And that's a whole nother topic. That's a whole nother topic that we'll talk about. But yeah, I think all the little memories that I have with, from my childhood, um it's just so, like, there's just so much. There's so many good little memories, and I'm beyond grateful to have, my parents still being together, for my siblings to have such great relationships with them. I'm grateful to have Olivia like in my life, you know what I mean? Like with her special needs. Like I'm just so grateful that, you know, we get to go to Target and go to McDonald's, all her favorite little trips, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm so grateful to share all these memories with the people that I love most. And so that's something that I'm also very proud of in my life and something that it's just a little thing that I appreciate. I'm gonna say that so much. I'm gonna say little things so much now. But it's true. Like, like the little things, man. They just really, really hit different. But I won't dive dive too deep into my family right now because that's something that we'll get to in a later episode. But I have a pretty big family, and like I said before, it's something I'm proud of. And oh, I also have two dogs. I have a Chiweenie, which you might be hearing in the background barking, and I also have a Jacoby mix, which is a Jack Russell and Beagle mix. So Bruno is the wiener dog, and Busy is the Beagle mix, and they're just crazy. They're just adorable too. So love thrifting. I love, I have so many hoodies. I'm a hoodie girl through and through. I'm a comfy girl through and through. I mean, I need to be comfy everywhere I'm at. So I will be in sweatpants, hoodie. That's my fit. I love going to Starbucks. Just getting coffee in the morning. Ugh, it's like my favorite thing to do. And it's also horrible because coffee is fucking expensive now. But anyways, my cousin, I'm very close with Colby. He will definitely be on one of these episodes, but we can talk about our childhood a little bit more. But he is now 21, and it's just crazy how old we've gotten. We grew up together. He's like my older brother. He's not even really my cousin. He's my brother. And yeah, I wouldn't change anything for the world. I wouldn't change how I grew up. I wouldn't change anything. I wouldn't change absolutely anything. So, yeah, that's my family. So I have Piper, she's my high school friend. I have Dakota. I met her through Starbucks. I have Jessica. I have I have Annabelle. Like I just have a ton of people in like different areas, and I wouldn't change a thing. I'm very grateful for them all. I'm close with everybody. And those people kind of push me out of my comfort zone and push me to who I want to become as a person. And I am young. I am only 19 years old. I really don't know what the fuck advice I could give to you guys and anything like that. But yeah, I'm just here to, hopefully share some experiences throughout these episodes to make a difference. And I know I've probably said that a trillion times. Um I kind of chose myself to not be surrounded by all the negativity, and I really try to let go of things, but letting go is a fucking killer, man. I mean, letting go of things is something that I struggle with. Um I care so deeply. I care so deeply for other people, and letting go of people that might not care so much for me anymore is really difficult. And even not even just people, like materialistic things. Like I just care so much for everything that I have and everybody around me, and it's my biggest downfall. I think I even care about people I don't even know. Like you could be a fucking murderer and I will find a way. Like I will find some way to be compassionate towards you. And that's one of my biggest flaws, but that's a whole nother, oh my god. What I'm trying to get at is I'm just telling you guys all about me, and this is me. I talk about random shit, and yeah, whether you're listening to this walking to class, whether you're listening to this in the shower, whether you're getting ready for your fucking, like you're getting all dolled up to go out, whatever you're doing in this moment, just appreciate what you have. Appreciate everything that got you where you are. And my girls out there know just appreciate, like, having an everything like, appreciating that little stuff, like, makes a difference, I'm telling you. It makes a difference. And this little podcast is gonna make a difference in somebody's life. I know it. But anyways, I am a girl who has anxiety. I'm a very anxious gal. I get nervous a lot, and that's another thing that kind of is another one of my flaws. I just I just get very nervous about stupid shit that I should not be getting nervous about. I think one of the things that help me tremendously is the people that I surround myself with. I think that everybody that I'm close with knows how I am and knows me for who I am. And they know when, oh my gosh, Bella, like, come on now. Don't be nervous. You're fine. You're with me. You're safe. You're safe with me. And finding those people, ugh, make the difference. I know I keep saying that, oh, this makes a difference, this makes a difference, whatever, whatever. But it does. Like, even changing that one person that you've been like kind of not wanting to be around, you know what I'm saying? Like, it makes it makes a difference. So I think that changing things in your life that are hard to change and kind of you're stubborn about changing, it's the only way you're going to grow. If you're never going to change, you're never going to grow. I think it's really important to surround yourself with the things that you love and surround yourself with the people that you love, because at the end of the day, you only have yourself and you only have those experiences and memories to look back on, in your mind. And I have made a lot. I don't people that are watching this, like, I don't get out at all. Like, I'm very much a homebody girl. I go to work, I go to school, and I watch movies. I'm not, I wouldn't say I'm like independent. I like to be surrounded with other people, but when it comes to like going out to parties and shit, I don't do any of that. And I do need to get myself out there a little bit more, but that's where the little anxious person in me comes out, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna stick to what I know, and what I don't know is what is gonna happen whenever I go out. You know what I'm saying? But I need to get myself out there more. I need to do some more fun things because I'm 19 fucking years old, okay? This is my time to live, okay? I am never going to be 19 years old again, you know? So why am I being nervous and being scared about stupid shit that doesn't even matter, you know? And someone that really kind of changed my outlook on life is Dakota. And Dakota, she is probably going to be one of our little guests that we have on here, but Dakota really changed everything about how I view life and how little shit really doesn't matter. And when we talk about like the little things, you know, I kind of look back on times in my life where in the moment it consumes you entirely and you're just sad and mad and depressed and all this stuff. But really, it's just a little bump. It's just a little bump in the road to continue to carry you on the path that you're on in life. And it's not that deep, okay? I'm telling you, it is not that deep. And she really just fucking drilled that into me, man. I mean, I would be sad about something stupid. She'd look at me and be like, Bella, are you are you fucking for real, right? Like, it is not that deep, okay? You will live. The sun will rise tomorrow. The sun will still rise tomorrow, okay? You will be okay, all right? You will still keep living. It is not the end of the world. The world is not going to crash and burn if this happens, okay? So that is something that is also um really important, like the little bumps in the road in the moment. it's gonna be hell. In the moment, you're gonna be like fucking like, oh my god, like I'm never gonna get out of this. I'm never gonna, you know, be happy, whatever. You're stuck in this deep, dark hole. But it gets better. It gets better. Life gets better. Life moves on. And you're gonna meet new people. And you're gonna keep living, keep pushing forward. I'm grateful that I haven't had a lot of rough patches in my life, in my, family, high school, I mean, everybody have rough patches, but I haven't had anything that really, you know, did some damage to you know, who I am as a person. But yeah, at the end of the day, all of whether it's the little things that you are proud of and it's the little things that make you happy every day, or if it's the little things that you aren't necessarily proud of, or it's the little things that you regret, it changes you and it molds you into who you are as a person. And that whole is what you should be proud of. You don't have to be proud of, oh my gosh, I failed this test, or oh my god, I fucking embarrassed the shit out of myself in front of this dude. Like, this shit doesn't matter. What matters is that hole that you form yourself into and how you move forward from those little mistakes or how you move forward from the little things that make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Because how you carry yourself as a person is how other people view you and how you view yourself. I mean, how you view yourself is like I said, at the end of the day, it's just you. You know, how you look at yourself in the mirror, how you get ready for the day, like that's you. That's all you have. And it's scary sometimes to think like that. It's scary to think that holy shit, at the end of the day, it's just myself. Like I admit it kind of freaks me the fuck out. Like everybody in my life could just drop me and just never say anything to me again, but at the end of the day, you just have to really you need to build yourself up. You need to build yourself into the best version of yourself. But just do that. But just do that. Just build yourself into the best version of yourself. Okay? Kind of got off track there. Maybe I didn't. I just there's so many things that I love. Like I want to talk about myself and I want to explain who I am as a person so that like you guys can kind of if you don't know me, you can kind of understand me better, but I really don't know like how to explain like how I am as a person. I'm a very chatty Cathy. I just talk a lot and I don't know. But where I'm at in my life right now, I'm proud of, I don't regret anything. I don't, it's hard to look back at your past and be like, who was she? you know? It's easier to look back at everything in your past and be sad about it. It's harder to look back at everything in your past and be happy about it. Like the hard things. You know what I'm saying? Like the things you may regret, but I don't think I don't think I regret anything in my life because any mistake that I have made, any mistake that you guys have made, it you grow from it, you learn from it, and it's who you are. It's always going to be a piece of you that you remember. You might not remember it for the rest of your life, but it's always going to be in here. It's always going to be in your head. And looking back at all the memories that I have, they mean something. They mean something to me, whether they're good or bad. They mean something in your life. And so it just makes you who you are. But I am going to wrap this up because I don't know how long I've been talking. I don't know how long I've been rambling about. My main goal is to kind of maybe change some of your guys' outlooks on life and turn it towards a better viewpoint. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Just take away something from this episode, okay? Just take away just a little something. One more thing. So this is kind of like my why, okay? Like why am I doing this? Why are you starting a podcast? Okay? I want to look back on this and watch myself grow as a person, I think. I if at the end of the day, if I'm the only person that makes these and I'm the only person, sitting here and listen to myself just talk on and on and on, I want to see myself grow as a person and I want to be able to look back on these little podcasts and just appreciate everything in my life that's happened. I want to remember it all. I want to share stories and I don't want to forget the little things in my life that bring me to who I'm becoming, you know? So, yeah, I'm very excited to keep moving forward and keep making these podcasts and bring some of the people that I love onto this podcast and share some of their life experiences. But that's pretty much all I have for this very first one. Um, I promise they'll get better, hopefully. But thank you if you have listened this far into this very crazy podcast. Very crazy first episode, I should say. Thank you for listening. And whether you are getting ready to go to bed or getting ready to start your day, sweet dreams or good morning. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. But yeah, thank you so much for listening.